pleasant good morning. How are we doing? How are we doing? How are we doing? How is everybody doing this morning? It's live from my garden and I'm excited this morning. Oh my God, I am in my element. I'm outside. The rain fell last night and the plants are saying happy, 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 happy. I am a happy camper and I just am coming on for a few minutes with you this morning as I get ready to plant some yam. I know it's not me. An elderly lady, she told me, that you plant your yams in May. It's not May, but some rains are coming, and May will be here in just a couple weeks. So I'm going to take the opportunity to plant now. Okay, so that by the time that May comes, I will have my stuff in the ground. It's May is only 2 weeks away. Good morning. How is everybody doing? Oh my goodness, I'm all pumped. You could tell I'm in my garden. My show is finished. Just did the live show, Speak Live show. I produce theatrical productions, films, etc. And I also do my podcast called the Marcia Week Show. And I'm coming to you live from my garden because I love gardening, and this is one way that I relax. I really relax. The last couple of days is very, very tense for me. I enjoy all of those productions, but really what gets me going and gives me that energy, two things: prayer and my garden. And so I'm in my garden and I'm inviting you in. So today, what are we going to do today? Today, I am going to be planting some yams and potatoes. Now, I've planted yams before and they have done pretty well. They have done pretty well before. But the potato, I've never really done good with potatoes. I tried before. So I have these potatoes here. This is Irish potatoes. And I left them to get some, grow some buds. So you're going to have to help me to plant these potatoes this morning. So they're in this little box here with all their, they're growing a little bit there. And then I have some yams here. I have some yams. I have two sets. I have some yams there. Yeah. And over here, you see this? This is the charcoal. This is the ash, the charcoal that they said to use to plant it with so that the ants doesn't eat it up. Okay, so this is the that's what I'm going to use. So the yam actually started to sprout there as well too. So I'm going to, that's what I'm going to get into this ground here. So I put some manure in and, right, and then I am going to now start planting, all right? So stay with me. Stay with me, stay with me, stay with me, stay with me. Let me put you up on the tripod so you can plant along with me and see what's happening. Hey, it's an exciting morning. Anytime I'm out here in the garden, for me, it's exciting. That's the truth. I love it. And I hope the excitement will be catching. And if anybody has any tips that you want to give me about planting these potatoes this morning and the yams this morning, feel free to go ahead and give me your ideas. Let's put it here and see if you can see any better here. Let me know if you're watching. Let me know if you can see what I'm doing. I wanted to take you on the journey. I'm out here by myself, so I'm trying to make it work. So this is what I have here, guys. This is what I have here. I have some some ash and charcoal, all right, that I'm going to put in the hole as I'm planting the yam. And the idea behind this is so that the ants would not eat down the yam, okay, would not eat it out. So I'm going to put some in the holes before, and I have some other ash as well that I'm going to use. And let me just go to another side of the garden to get that. Yes. And how is your garden doing? When I come on, I really come on to try to inspire, and hopefully that someone will say, you know what, I want to do my gardening as well. I want a garden. And sorry, oopsie. You see what happens? I'm out here by myself, doing everything by myself. So I don't have no little hand to help me to hold the camera. So sometimes it does crazy things. But it's life. Trust you're having a great day. Learning to live by my spirit, live out of your spirit, connect with the earth, connect with the sun, everything that's nature. Yeah. Now I have inside of here, I have some burnt grass I picked up from last week. I think I showed you this. I picked this up from last week, and I'm going to put that in the hole for the yam as well. I'm told that that is good for the soil. Alright, so I have the goat manure in. I have the goat manure in, and I also have and I'm putting in some of that ash. The ash is for ants, they said, so the ants does not eat out the yam. Hey, Evangelist Sean. How are you? How are you doing? Thank you for joining my live this morning. Do you have a garden? Do you have a garden, Evangelist Shine? I think you should be able to see much better now. So I'm going to make the Evangelist Shine. I'm planting yams. Any ideas? Any ideas? Yes, we need to go back to the garden, and that's why I'm doing this, Sean. Evangelist Sean, that's why I'm doing it. Not because I know a whole lot about gardening or anything. I've learned some stuff, but I would not say that I'm a farmer or anything like that. Right? I'm just doing what, you know. I'm just doing what is necessary for all of us right now. All right. So this is a yam here. Okay. What I can't remember, does anybody, I forgot to check this online before I come on. Does anybody remember, do I plant it this way up? Like, ooh, I can't remember. The cut piece is turned up, isn't it? The part that is cut is turned up. Is that it? Who remembers? I didn't check before I came. I think my instinct is telling me that this cut piece is at the top, the part that's cut. Anybody knows? Okay, I'll wait until somebody answers me. Somebody, can you Google it, please? Google it for me. When you're planting yams, or is it, I forgot to do that. I planted it before, but I forgot. this part, the part that is cut, is the part that's up, and then this part goes to the soil. Let me wait before. I'm just going to make the holes. I'm going to make the holes and I'm going to wait. Okay. So I'm going to put 3 here, not too close. Because I used to have a tendency of planting things too close because I used to feel I don't have enough space. But I've learned, especially these root crops, you can't do that with them. You really need to give them room. So that's what I'm seeking to do right now. So I'll put 3 in this bed. Let me see if anybody responded. Good morning, people. Anybody responded about planting the yams? I'm making the holes until somebody can tell me, the cut part of the yam, is that part up or is it down? How? Oh, no answers yet. No answers yet. Nobody knows. Oh wow. I think my instinct is telling me, you know, that I think what I remember doing, right? I think what I remember doing was I remember turning it up, so I'm gonna do that. You gotta take chances. I think that's what I did. So right now I'm making the holes to put the yam in. And has anybody out there ever planted yam? I'm making the holes to put the yam in. Hello. Anybody found out what to do about these yams? I know about the ash. So I'm going to put the ash in to each hole. Okay, I'm putting in some ash. Hello? Any answers about my yams? Well, I'm gonna put the first one in, guys. So this is what it looks like. I had it. Thank you. Thank you, Evangelist Sean. Right, that's what I remembered. So the cut part is gonna face upwards. So I'm gonna put it in. I put in some ash in the ground. In the hole as well, okay, and I'm going to put some more ash on top of the yam itself, okay, and then now I'm going to cover her down. I'm going to cover her. I am covering her now. What do you like to eat yam with? Oh lordy, when I love it with saltfish, but it's so expensive. Saltfish is so expensive and still not very good for you, so I don't really buy it that much anymore. Too much money. And it's not great. You know, you're buying for the flavor, I understand, but it's too pricey. Way too pricey for me. For something that is not good for you. Evangelist Sean, do you eat the yams too? And what do you eat yam? Some people don't like yams, you know, they prefer Irish potatoes. Irish potatoes is not as good for you as yams are. So I did the first hole. If you can't see, I don't know if you can see. Evangelist, tell me. Thank you. You're a member of the opposition. Oh, that is awesome. We have to keep it going. I'm putting another one in. See, this one has a little, can you see it? It has a little eye there, purple eye right there. I'm gonna put her in. I'm gonna get some ash on her. Yes, and I'm gonna cover her. And I'm gonna do the same down here too. I have some more. This one is a little, you know, I don't know if this one is gonna work. I'm not sure if this is good. I have a feeling this is not good. So I planted 3 already. One wasn't good, one was rotten. I had them there for probably about a month now in the box. After I cut it, I left back a piece. Every time I bought yam, I would cut it and leave back a piece. I had this kind here, and I had this kind here. Cream yam and curry chicken. Evangelist, where are you from? Are you from Jamaica? Are you from Jamaica? Yes. All right. This is a different kind here. Alrighty. Anybody else out there like yam? What do you like yam with? See, I'm planting the yam, and I think they said it should take about 10 months. Is it 10 months, Evangelist? I think it's about 10 months. And I've planted yams before and gotten a whole lot, you know. Gotten a whole lot, and it's not very difficult to plant. You know, I water them like every other day. Sometimes a little longer than that, to be honest. Sometimes I forget about them, but you really need to take care of them. This one is like a little dasheen, right? But I call everything yam. Oh, so where are you from? you from, Atlantis? So, for those of you who are just joining me, good morning. I am planting yams, and also it's kind of like like edos, or in Jamaica I think we call them cocoa. It's like a small dasheen, right? Okay, okay. Oh, you're from Barbados. I thought you said not from Barbados. Okay. Yeah, so I planted them here. So I planted 3 yams, and because I had another one, but it was, something was wrong with it. So, but I have some more dasheens and so on, so I'm just going to keep planting. And then I have some potatoes as well. Anybody ever planted Irish potatoes in Barbados? And reap? Let me know, please. English potatoes, you call them, I think. Anybody? I have this thing here that I have to get out, but I'm planting regardless. I also have some ginger that I'm going to plant, right? I have some ginger. Guys still there? Hello folks. Gardening is going to be so essential in this time. Having your own source of food, knowing where you get your food from, is going to be so essential in this time. I know it might be a little difficult for you all to see what I'm doing. I'm doing my best. But, you know, sometimes you can see and sometimes it doesn't work. But I was saying that we have to get outside. We have to not allow them to create food in a lab for us. See, we can't allow them to create food in a lab. We can't sit by and let our destiny and our lives be governed by them. You know? We can't allow that. We have to be ready to do something about it. Yes, all the best. I see you're on your way to work. That's great. All the very best. Have a fantastic day today. We have to take our own destiny, our own lives in our hands, and do what we must. We have to do what we must. Right? And one thing that we can do is plant. This land was here sitting down and nothing was on it. Right? But just coming out and deciding to do something about it. Do something. Okay, so I have just planted out all of my yams and my dashins, and now I'm going to plant some English potatoes. Some English potatoes. Now, listen, I have never done this before, so I sound very, like I'm being all professional. But believe me when I tell you, I'm still learning. I go on the internet and I learn up from the internet, or I come on here and people tell me what to do. So don't let it fool you. It only sounds big and important, but I am still learning. I am covering over this chicken manure as much as possible because the goat manure, the chickens love it. And they come and they dig out my stuff. They dig them out. So I have to try my best to cover them. Yeah. Morning, anybody still there? I'm out here in the sun. I'm a little late today, but better late than never. So I'm going in with my potatoes now. I have about 6 or 7 potatoes that I'm growing. I'm going to grow, and I'm going to plant now. So this is the first one. Any tips about planting English potatoes? Does anybody have any tips? What are the tips for planting English potatoes? Any tips about planting English potatoes? Maxine, hey Maxine. Let me know if you can see. I'm putting in some English potatoes. I bought these at the store, and then I don't know if you can see them. Camera is I bought these at the store, and so I'm now planting them. Anybody, any tips about planting these English potatoes? Planting. It's so funny. All that God made, the seed is in it. You go to buy a potato and you can either eat all of it or you can leave some to plant. Isn't that an interesting principle? Oh, you planted some Maxine. How long did it take you to reap them, Maxine? I've never, I planted them before, and then the bugs ate down the tree completely. And, yeah, the bugs ate down the tree. The potato plant. But now I have more understanding about that, so I'm trying again. Oopsie, guys, I'm so sorry. It keeps falling down. Okay. I have another one here. Yeah. Another potato here. Let me show you them in the ground. Okay. One of the things that I read up about it is that you have to keep heaping up. Every time, like every so often, every say 2 weeks or so, you have to keep putting on more dirt on it. Okay. What else are you planting, Maxine? What else do you have in your garden, Maxine? Some rain last night, and that is good. Always good. Get that rain. The plants love it. You could give all of the water, to the plants. What they really love is their water. It's the rainwater. That's what they love. I always tell them. I said, you all are ungrateful to me. I water you every day. But you only respond, or you respond best to the rainwater. I told them that, I told them I didn't like that. Oh Lordy, I talk to them, and when they grow up, when they're doing stuff, I clap them. I give them a clap, give them a hand. Hi, Sony King. How are you? I'm planting potatoes this morning. English potatoes. Right? So wish me well. Wish me well. I just covered up the holes, and yes, Sony King, yes, I am trying. And I love when I read my yams. I love yams, oh goodness. And yams are so expensive, right? Yams are more expensive than cassava and sweet potato. You realize that? That's what those men were killed for, stealing yams. Because, they know, they probably know that it's valuable. They could make a lot of money from that. It was yams that they were stealing. Not that I believe that they should be killed for it. I don't think that they should be killed. I mean, for stealing yams. I think that was a bit too harsh. That was way too harsh. Not a bit, but way too harsh. But okay, so that's my last potato there. And I had some ginger in the bag, right, in the box. So I'm just going to plant out the ginger. Yeah, I'm going to plant out the ginger as well. Where are you, ginger? I thought I had some ginger in here. I really did. Okay, I got some here. I have some ginger that I'm going to see what I can do with it. There's your ginger there. I'm going to see, plant them out as well. Use what I have. I'm using what I have. So I have yam here, yam there. And in the middle here, I'm going to have some ginger. I kind of mix it up. This is what I have. I use what I have. Whether it is space or what. Yeah. Using what I have to do what I have to do. Anybody else out there planting? What are you planting? Anybody out there planting? If you are, what are you planting out there? Putting in some ginger now. Any tips on ginger? Anybody have tips on ginger? How often should you plant ginger? Should you water ginger? Is there a certain soil that it likes? All of these today are root plants. I'm happy to be planting all root plants today. All of these grow underneath the ground. Yes, folks, so that's my callaloo there for those who have just joined. And I love callaloo. Jamaican callaloo. Yes. And so, folks, I wish you all the best in your gardening. And trust that you will continue. Don't give up. Don't give up. You fail, but you keep going. I've failed so many times. Sometimes it's so disappointing. Sometimes I'm so disappointed, I don't want to come around here, to be honest with you. But then other times, I pull myself together and I get going. And it's like life, you know. Sometimes you get tossed and turned, you get thrown around, but you pull yourself together and you get going. With the gardening, it's the same way. You know, like pumpkin. I've tried so hard to, I cook with pumpkin almost every week, so I'm trying to grow pumpkin. Lord, I can't tell you how many times I've tried to grow pumpkin. I don't understand what happened. They get eaten down by things, or they dry up, or they're just growing and nothing is on them. I have to pull them up. So I want to learn about that. If anybody knows what to do about growing pumpkin, I would really appreciate it. Very much so. Okay? All right. Thank you all. This is where I sign off today. So I can go and water my yams and my potatoes and my ginger that I planted today. All right. God bless you and have a fantastic rest of your day. Okay? Keep smiling. God is good. I'm trying to sign off here. Oh, okay, here we go.